Welcome to Bengals Chalk Talk. I am Matt Minich. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to crack open against it and get into the film a little bit. Now, this defense played very well. Obviously, the offense was disappointing that they couldn't really get anything going, get on the board, but the defense played very well in this game. And if you check out my film room over on Cincy Jungle this week, I talk about the run defense, which was particularly impressive against this Ravens team. But today we're going to talk about pass defense. Now, Jesse Bates said after the game, they knew where they wanted to go with the ball. It's all about 15 and 89, all right? That's Hollywood Brown and Mark Andrews. So let's take a look at that. All right, here both of those guys go vertical. And what are they doing? They're trying to really bracket both of those guys vertical with three defenders. Okay, we got Von Bell down here, Jesse Bates, all right, and you got William Jackson up top. And look, Bates is playing over the top of Andrews, all right, bracketing here with Bell, but he's reading the quarterback, and that ball is going to the outside. He's going over there. It gives him help here with Hollywood Brown. Now, I love this approach. It's what people always talk about with Bill Belichick is what does he do? He takes away what you want to do. He takes away what you do best. And the Bengals knew it was all about those guys, and they tried to take it away. Here, once again, we've got bracket on Brown. Getting vertical. Look, there's guys on either side of him right there. Here, Jesse Bates is actually rocked down, right? And he's going to come underneath Andrews' route and make a play on the ball. So that's where the emphasis was. That's a good play there by Bates. He made a lot of good plays. All right, he had a really good game. As we take a look at this one, this is going to be on another tight end, Boyle. But he rocks down, sits on the route, and then jumps to make a play on it as the ball is thrown. So another good job there. Again, coming down, sitting on the route. And look at the pop in front, trying to get his hands on it, forcing the incompletion. All right, here's Bates again. We get a cover two shell to this quads look. He's going to jump underneath the route. He's got some safety help there from Bell on the inside. Again, these guys bracketing Andrews, taking care. Anytime Andrews or Brown is going deep, they want to have two guys on this. And then you've got Bates, man. You got Bates all over the place making plays. And here we got Bell making a play in the pass game. He took a little bit of heat in this game. Look, they put him in some matchups with Andrews that he probably shouldn't have been in. But here he does a really good job with it. They're trying to get the ball to Nick Boyle. It's third down. They're throwing a short pass, kind of trying to get Bell picked here. And he just clears over the top and breaks on it. Boom. Tackle for a 2-yard gain. That's a great play in the pass game by Von Bell. All right, we'll take a look at it from this angle too. Boom, jumping all over that. Now, one of the big things we talked about coming into this game was how they had to make plays. They had to be able to capitalize. They had to be able to get turnovers on defense and score off of those turnovers. All right, now here's a turnover they got on defense. This is a great job by Logan Wilson here. We see the Ravens do a lot of this stuff where they act like they're sending a guy and they drop him off. Okay, why do you do that? You do that, the receiver's throwing hot underneath, you go right into the passing lane. And that's exactly what happens with Wilson here. Drop right underneath, boom. I mean, you don't even, this angle, you don't even see that receiver coming. Logan Wilson doesn't know he's there, but he's underneath the route and he makes the play. All right, this guy's got a knack for doing things like that. He tends to be around the ball. But you've got to take advantage when you have the opportunity. And that was the end of the first half. This is the beginning of the second half. Wilson's going to have another opportunity here, and he doesn't capitalize on it. All right, this is even better, because if he makes the play here, they got the ball in the 35, right? They're already basically in field goal range there. So Wilson's really got to make that play. Then we go to the fourth quarter, and Akeem Davis-Gaither. Another opportunity, right? Good read. He's playing on the outcut there, right? He's playing that arrow route. Reads Lamar, sees where he's going, gets underneath the slant, just can't quite make the play. Right? These guys have been really impressive so far as rookies. They're coming along very nicely. Akeem Davis-Gaither made his first career start in this game and looked very good against the run. Again, they just got to make these plays. These are things you have to capitalize on. All right, and this is literally the play before the Wilson play, right? Before the Wilson pick, that is. You've got Darius Phillips coming off the edge. They sent him off the edge quite a bit in this game. Man, it just hits him right in the hands. Now, obviously, that's a ridiculous play, right? If he actually makes this catch, like, look, it's not easy. But he had the opportunity. It was there. He had his hands on it. Got to make the play. Because, look, what happens if he catches that? Right? There's nobody there. Let's go look at the tight. There's nobody there. It's about less than a minute and a half before the half. Boom, he's got it. There's nobody there. All right, Lamar's not going to react fast enough. Maybe there's a receiver over here that can take a good angle, but like that's the defensive score we've been waiting for, right? And I said that last week in my keys to the game. You've got to be able to capitalize off of turnovers, and guess what, defense? If your offense isn't capitalizing off the turnovers that you're giving them, that's your own fault, because you got to score on defense. You got to be able to create these opportunities. And I said coming into this game too that Lamar is going to give you opportunities, that this offensive style is going to give you opportunities. They play a little loose the ball. Lamar will pitch late, all right? Why? Because he's a playmaker. You know, I'm pitching late, you can get some big time plays, but you're also going to put the ball on the ground sometimes. So look, we see it. There were some opportunities. Those are just the most obvious ones. There were opportunities for these things. They didn't capitalize on anything. They got one pick. You know, they obviously didn't put together an offensive drive after that and score. So they never really capitalized on those things. And that's what you've got to do when you're trying to knock off the big dog, when you're trying to get a win against a team like Baltimore with this type of offense, where you're expecting them to score a lot of points. They actually got held. You know, their offense only scored 20 points total. But you got to make these plays, all right? So this was kind of a lightning round, looking at some things that they did in the past game. There's definitely some really good things here that they did in the past game. This defense played a pretty good football game. You can win football games playing like that. They've just got to get it all together. We've seen the offense play very well. Now we've seen the defense play very well. They've got to put together a complete game to be able to go out there and win some games. So this was Matt Minich's Bengals Chalk Talk. Like I said, kind of a lightning round, fast one for you today. Looking at some key plays, how they attacked, how they try to take away Andrews and Hollywood Brown, and then looking at opportunities to make plays and whether or not they came away with it there. So this was brought to you by Narragansett as always. Make sure you are checking out the pregame show this Sunday. We will be live at noon on YouTube and Facebook. Basically, wherever you're watching this right now, you can watch it, because we post an article too. So if you're sitting here watching it in the article, you can find it that way. So check it out. We will be there live, getting ready to hopefully have a different outcome as we go into this Sunday's Bengals game. Who day?
Red 7, hot rock!